The descent was slow, deliberate, yet the tension in the cockpit was suffocating. As the spacecraft broke through the thick, amber-hued clouds, the alien world revealed itself in a spectacle both mesmerizing and foreboding. Beneath them stretched an undulating landscape, alive with shifting bioluminescence, a planet pulsing like a slumbering beast. Every surface shimmered with hues unnatural to the human eye, and towering tendril-like trees reached towards the sky, as if grasping at the very fabric of reality. The astronauts, clad in reinforced suits, stepped onto the surface with a muted thud. The air was dense, carrying a strange electric tang, breathable but wrong, like an imitation of Earth's atmosphere, crafted by something that had never experienced it firsthand. Towering iridescent flora stretched skyward, their shifting colors disorienting, their alien beauty masking the lurking dangers. Some of the vegetation swayed despite the absence of wind, shifting subtly, as if observing the newcomers. Shadows moved within the thick undergrowth, and unseen eyes followed their every step. As they advanced, the planet's creatures barely acknowledged them. Some slithered through the thick foliage, while others, composed of fragmented, shifting masses, hovered aimlessly. These beings, for all their strangeness, seemed uninterested in the newcomers. The real concern lay ahead. The spacecraft that had carried the research crew stood eerily silent. The entrance bay hung open, a breach in security that sent a ripple of unease through both astronauts. Weapons were drawn, scanners flickered. They stepped inside, immediately aware of the stillness, the unnatural order of the environment. Equipment lay untouched. Chairs were positioned as though their occupants had merely stepped away. The hum of the ship's system continued uninterrupted. Yet, there was no sign of the crew. Further inside, they found them. What had once been researchers sat eerily in the control room, their forms changed beyond recognition. Their bodies had morphed into liquid black entities, vaguely humanoid in shape, eyes hollowed into endless voids. They remained motionless, waiting, listening. The moment's sound broke the silence, a slight shuffle of a boot. The creatures stirred. The attack was instantaneous. The astronauts fired their weapons, but the bullets did little to slow the shifting, fluid forms of the creatures. Every hit only caused them to reform, adapting, learning. The pair retreated, sealing themselves in the ship's medbay, desperately trying to formulate a plan. But it was too late. The transformation had begun. They had inhaled microscopic traces of the black substance in the air, and their bodies were already changing. Panic set in as their limbs stiffened, their skin darkening into the same viscous material as the others. They fought against it, resisting with every fiber of their beings. But their fates were sealed, their minds fractured, consciousness fading as they became part of the alien collective. And then, silence again. Moments later, the ship's engines roared to life. The newly evolved creatures, with intelligence beyond human comprehension, piloted the astronauts' spacecraft. Alongside them, several more of their kind boarded. The ship ascended, leaving the planet behind, its destination clear. The mothership orbiting above. With nothing left of their original humanity, the creatures prepared for the next phase. Soon, the infection would spread beyond this forsaken world. The researchers had tampered with forces they never understood, and now the price would be paid. What awaited the mothership, and ultimately Earth, was something far worse than death. As the vessel pierced the void of space, The creatures within began to shift once more, their forms growing more defined, their intelligence sharpening. No longer mere mindless husks, they had absorbed knowledge, memories, tactics. They understood their prey now, knew their weaknesses and fears. What had begun as an accident was now a calculated invasion. The fate of humanity rested on the unsuspecting crew of the mothership, who, as of now, remained blissfully unaware of the horror drifting toward them. A final message, encrypted and desperate, flickered in the abandoned research logs on the alien world, buried beneath layers of corrupted data. A warning, unheard. The echoes of the doomed astronauts whispered through the static. We are no longer us. Leave. Destroy us while you can. But no one was listening anymore. Subscribe to my channel to support us in creating even more amazing content you'll love. Your support makes all the difference. Don't forget to like and share.
Subscribe. Please subscribe now.